Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video we spent another day talking to our friends in Skyhold, and today we're going to spend a third day in a row doing the same thing, but we're almost done. We want to finish with Sera, talk to Cole, talk to Blackwall, and then we're off to the war table and then off to a party, I hope. So cross fingers we can get through all that today, and if not, well, you know my plans for tomorrow. So let's get started talking to Sera.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Asking for a friend. I'm interested in you. No, we're not. Investigate. Concerns about my magic use.
Do you have any worries about how my magic is developing?
Really? You have to ask what's so bad about the magic stuff. Rift, whatever. You know, like a tearing up the world.
Rift mage, so I can understand Fade forces.
Not helping. I don't understand that stuff. It's scary to anyone smart enough to think for a second. You shouldn't be scary. You're the Inquisitor.
Why are you frightened?
What has you so scared?
You really don't know? Most people are scared. I mean, there's lots of mages here, but most never see one. Never. You're weird, and I know you, so you're not scary. But lots of people don't know you. I don't want you to be just a scary mage.
Oh, thanks, Sera. Not even a little for fun. I don't think she's gonna like that, but I want to ask it.
Don't be silly. I'm not that scary.
Oh, ha ha, real funny. Fine, I'm fine with it. Be scary and a shit.
Well, you know, you gotta. Thoughts on our progress?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
Yeah, I'm okay with that, because your saying of his name is hilarious. Okay, any opinions on our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Oh, I feel like I've already asked all these, so never mind.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Okay, let's go talk to Cole now and see if we can decipher what he's saying. He should be up here, and there were some of those weird things going on that we can talk to him about. Oh no, where did Cole go? Where did he go?
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
What was that? Don't harm her. Well, can you help her then?
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Wait, what? Yeah, hang on.
What are you going to do?
Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way.
Well, let's see how this plays out.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
Yeah, but they don't remember you?
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yes, I'm glad that he helped her, but I don't know. It doesn't seem harmful right now, but I wonder if it could be later. So let's run all the way back up here and talk to him again.
Who advised before her? Does anyone remember?
Why, was it not the first enchanter? She wears the
Thank
mantle
you.
properly.
Is that what you call it? I heard that transition was vicious, bloody.
No, not bloody. Think of the carpets.
There are a lot of these like little side conversations, and I'm not always sure what they're referencing. And I tend to run past them way too fast.
Right. That's why.
Okay, let's talk to Cole.
You're different. It shines on you, shimmering, sharp. You made magic from the rifts.
Yeah, I did. You're the third person so far who's commented on that. How do you see me?
Do I seem that different to you?
The Fade sticks to mages. Little figments flitting, floating free, then forced into shapes. Fire, ice, lightning. You use the Fade itself. You make it charged, but not changed. Channeled enchantments. It's strong and pure, and loud. You ripple like water when the stone is dropped.
How do other mages differ?
I take it not all mages feel the way I do?
Solas is the same, but quieter. The Fade is his friend. He doesn't need to look to know where it goes. Vivienne is crisp and cool. The Fade dances, darts, lashed and leashed. Dorian pulls at pieces, pushing them to bodies. I like him more when it's just fire. And the Venatori are dark and hard and cracked and old. They pull the Fade with blood and pain and ancient lying whispers.
I hope it pleases you. That was unexpected. Deal with the changes. Well, I guess I hope that my change pleases you. I mean, it seems like he's very sensitive to it, so I hope it doesn't bug him too much.
I hope you like the way I feel now.
Yes. It's different, but familiar. It reminds me of me. Did you need me?
I mean, Fade magic, that makes sense. Well, let's discuss the Inquisition.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
Let's talk about how you think.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Probably not.
Yes?
Oh, that was excellent. That was so the Sten thing to say. Explain the helping process.
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fixed, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
Okay, you think about our friends?
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
They remember me. Their eyes stick, some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He pulls me more to hear, makes me a person, calls me kid, a friend. Solas, bright and sad, observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solas, but somehow sorrows.
What do you see in me?
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, you reach across. Mindful meaning. You pull it through to this side, make it real here. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
I mean, you do, I think. It seems a sad way to be. I'm not... I feel like that's mean, but I'll ask it anyway.
It must be sad. Feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Yes.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
Fair enough, that's a better way to look at it.
I'll talk to you later.
Then
Probably.
all you feel is pain. Cool, let's talk some more.
I can
Come on.
talk with you.
Yeah. And you've done some odd things again.
The servants are having some trouble remembering some odd events.
Okay. You burn turnips. I know this one.
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
No, they smell like turnip stew.
You needed that soldier to smell them, so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
Oh. You stole cheese and mint.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
And you're making the cats play.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint?
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
I thought I knew the
Let's
answer to
talk
that
about
one.
something else.
All right.
But I guess I don't.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I have
How do you
Cullen to
know?
still talk to. That's the other person I still need to talk to. Oh, what's in his little box? Oh, an assassin's hat. I gotta do it. So many things I need to do before we take off for the party. Okay, let's come up here. And then I think Cullen is this direction. Yes. And then down. And then we'll fast travel to Blackwall, and I think we'll be done. Nope, did I go the wrong way? Nope, he's a little bit farther along. Okay, let's quick save again, and then we will talk to Cullen.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
Yeah, that does sound ominous.
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of Lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped.
When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
You could die, you seem fine, but why? Why didn't I know sooner? Well, why did you do it? Tell me.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
I respect your decision. I don't approve. Fine, just do your job. Are you okay? I trust Cassandra. Are you okay with this? Because I feel like this is... Lyrium is... they make them into drug addicts, basically, to Lyrium. So if you stop it, isn't there going to be a bunch of withdrawals and potential death?
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Okay, well, sure, I respect your decision.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Okay, that's fine. Confessions of a Lyrium Addict Codex. Well, let's talk to Cullen again.
At your service.
Are you with anyone? No. Tell me more about Samson.
You and the Red Templar's leader seem to have personal history.
Yes.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters.
Wow.
He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why would he serve Corypheus?
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
I almost pity Samson. Samson's gone up in the world. Don't let Samson distract you. Well, he has gone up in the world. I don't really feel pity for him. He's siding with the awful... person is not the right word, but an awfulness.
You can't deny being a general is an improvement to living on the streets.
Yes.
I'd rather die than kneel to Corypheus. Clearly Samson felt otherwise. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Corypheus magicness, I'm guessing?
Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solas knew of this place.
Right. Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
They are, aren't they?
Is there anything I should know?
Sera brought me a piece of cake. She thought I looked hungry,
Why are you telling me this?
because it was either an act of kindness or a trap. I was hoping you knew which.
Can't you just bring me a piece of cake? I mean, it's cake.
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Is there anything I should know?
I believe Dagna has settled in well. She's certainly very cheerful.
Is that a bad thing?
I'm concerned she'll cheerfully blow up Skyhold with one of her experiments. But the risk is small at present.
At present, it's small.
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Okay, good. That's all.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I do. I have lots of other matters to attend to be honest. Okay, well, down here is Blackwall, so let's head down to him. But, so he mentioned making footholds outside of Skyhold is good for the Inquisition. I'm just concerned that... I mean, shouldn't that be a problem
It was
for...
an archdemon, they say.
Shouldn't that be a problem for, like,
Diseased,
the
maybe.
Ferelden government and the Orlesian government? Like, won't I become a rival with my little Inquisition when it becomes a big Inquisition? But, okay, let's talk to Blackwall.
Something on your mind?
No, our warden's being corrupted.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
I mean, he was there, right? We need to find them. How's your state of mind? Yeah, how are you doing, though? You're a warden.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Okay. And, well, tell me about the wardens. I feel like I've gone this route before, but...
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
The Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do you kill an archdemon?
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
Wardens are in all the stories. If it was that easy, anyone could do it.
No, it really is that simple. Just because the archdemon is magic doesn't mean it can't be killed with swords. It just has to be a Grey Warden sword. Look, it's not the killing blow that's the problem. It's getting the dragon to the point where it's vulnerable, where it actually can be killed. There's no short answer for that, I'm afraid.
There's other things to go with it, but are you still keeping your wardeny secrets from Theron?
Have you been hearing the calling, too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
So it's not a no.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me. Something on your mind?
Yes. Know much about Corypheus.
How much do you know about Corypheus?
Not much. I always thought the stories of magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
But you're a warden. You were made to fight the... Okay, that's fine. Oh, all right. Why didn't you know?
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians.
Okay, fair, fine.
And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Okay, all right. You made your point. That's a fair point.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
You would think. Are there more like Corypheus?
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Well, you should ask Edward. He knows.
Let's discuss something else.
And thoughts on the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Is that a good thing? Let's see if he's got any new thoughts on my inner circle.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
The less I think about Dorian, the better.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
I fear for Cassandra sometimes, the way she throws herself into battle. I've never known a warrior like her.
She's pretty awesome, isn't she?
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
It just comes off so passive-aggressive.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Oh yeah, I got a new horse that I wanted to see. I think it was Exotics, and then there was... Nope. I thought it was a Dracolisk. Oh, Dracolisk. Yeah.
Inquisition?
Wow, that is a scary-looking thing, but you can hang out here. All right, well, I'm going to empty my bags, work on some gear before we head off to the war table, and I will meet you there once I'm all done doing this. Well, I did empty out my bags and work on everybody's gear. I did change the curtains to just plain because I didn't like anything else, but I also changed my throne to that. That is so disturbing. I thought I think the Parvalum throne, sorry if you like it, I'm sorry, but I just naked looking Canary with spears and arrows. It's very intimidating and I don't really like it, but we're gonna leave it there for right now because I don't want to go back and change it. I thought I would share for a laugh. So we are going to go to the war table today and work on some war table quests, and then we'll probably wrap things up. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna have time to start Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts, Wicked Eyes. One of those today. So we're just gonna work on the war table and see what we can clean up in the next 5-6 minutes. So
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solas says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
that's a very good question. Well, let's just start up here and work our way around. So strike a bargain with the merchant princes. Inquisitor, the allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Tethras, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we cannot
neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Can I finish my sentence? If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montilyet. Well, my only option is Ambassador Montilyet. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself.
Inquisitor?
A bundle of documents at least 50 pages thick explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I don't. I would put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. I don't wish to review it. Like ever. Oh, this is going to be Varric, right? The search for a hack writer, Ruffles. First off, you play a mean hand of wicked grace. Second, the lead you dug up for me on finding this Balenforth guy in Kirkwall is starting to show some promise. I got my editor to look around for me. She's a coterie boss, so people tell her things whether they want to or not. She tracked down the poor sod carrying the manuscripts out of Kirkwall. This is where it gets weird. The courier is a magistrate, Lord Werner Cammering. The coterie won't touch him with the 10-foot pole. Maybe you can have a polite word with him for me, Varric. So Cullen says he has a friend in the Kirkwall Guard. She might be willing to talk to the magistrate. Is that Aveline? Okay. Leliana says a magistrate courier. He has to be involved in something else. Let's find out what. And then Josephine. I'm owed a few favors. In the Viscount's office, I could call one in. Well, he did say ruffles, so I'm assuming he's referring to Josephine because she has ruffles everywhere. So let's just default to her. Ambassador Josephine, I regret to inform you that Magister Cammering was discovered dead in his home this morning in what the guards believe was a grisly reenactment of a scene from some penny dreadful called Hard in Hightown. I do not know what interest the Inquisition had in the matter, nor do I want to know. Best wishes, Viscount Bran. Viscount Bran, is that... trying to... rings a bell. Hard in Hightown, unsavory parallels. Oh, it's a new operation. Well, we're not going to do that right now. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood to serve any master. Let's do a couple in Orlais, and then we'll wrap things up for today. Salted Plains resources. Stop the war between Navarra and Tevinter. A friend in Carinus. According to Dorian, while most Tevinter mages are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A magister contact in Carinus by the name of Maevaris Tilani. I'm butchering all these names, I'm fully aware, is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori activity sharply curtailed into Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maevaris would be beneficial and ultimately could drum up support from other magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. So Leliana says Tevinter is a land where secrets are weapons. Let us arm this magister against those who would oppose her vote. Or Josephine, I have contacts in Tevinter, although not many, still trading a few favors could help the Magister a great deal. Now let's go with Leliana, because quietly support, and even Josephine admits she doesn't have much in the way of contacts.
Let's see what we have.
My Lord Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I am saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatory cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maevaris Tilani. I hope not. Okay, and then let's go with one more. We'll do. Actually, no. We're gonna stop here for today. That's 3. I feel like that's enough. I hopefully I don't lose war table missions if they're not done before a main quest. But there's so many, and I don't want to spend like 6 videos doing just war table quests. So this is where I'm going to end things for today. Tomorrow, I promise, we are going to start Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, and we will be there for a while, I suppose. So that is my official plan. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.